Good evening. How's everybody tonight? My name is Al Hammerman. Thank you for coming to my concert. I think you'll really enjoy it. Al has a cold. He wondered if anybody would notice if somebody filled in, and I think we have the answer. My name is Tom Eschen, and I get to serve Maryville University as Vice President for Institutional Advancement, and it's great to be here with you tonight for Cool Together, featuring the words and music of Dr. Al Hammerman to support Kids Rock Cancer. There you go. Okay. So this is the second benefit concert that Al has done to support Kids Rock Cancer. And you know, a lot of the songs that he writes for his wife, Julia. So just to let you know what's going to happen tonight, the first time we did this, I sat next to my wife, Chris, and Julia Hammerman. And as the music was playing, as the songs were being sung, it was great, but Julia was embarrassed and increasingly sunk down into her seat out of sheer humiliation that Al had written these beautiful songs for her. On the other side, my wife is hitting me, saying, "Why don't you ever do that for me?" So you just can't win. That's the lesson here. But tonight is all about being cool, and this is a very cool program. Thank you all for being here, and we want to thank our very generous and loyal sponsors who help make this possible. Our presenting sponsor is Emerson, Diamond sponsor, Riverfront Times, Gold sponsor, Butler's Pantry, and Bob and Joni Mills. There you go. Silver sponsor, Missouri Wines, and our bronze sponsors, Ad Graphics, Biomedical Systems. You can applaud anytime if you want. Thank you. Biomedical Systems, Marjorie and Jeremiah Dulles, Missy and Greg Hill, okay, local heroes, Simon's Jewelers, Southern's Glazers Wine and Spirits, and the Stange Law Firm. So thank you to our sponsors. Also want to thank the famous Canyon Ranch luxury spa in Tucson and in Lenox, Massachusetts. You're going to hear more about that. That's our auction item later on tonight. It's a fabulous auction item, and we'll talk about that a little bit later on. It takes a lot of people to make a program like Kids Rock Cancer work, but it wouldn't be possible at all without the support we've received since day one, actually before day one, from Dr. Mark Lombardi, the president of Maryville University. His support has been close to unconditional, which is very much appreciated and is very rare. And we want him to continue his generous support. So would you please enthusiastically thank and welcome to the podium Dr. Mark Lombardi, president of one of the most innovative and fastest growing universities in the United States of America.
Thanks, Tom. My unconditional support goes for everything happening in Maryville, except for Tom Eschen. After 10 years, the jury's still out, but you're doing well. We will have that probationary review next week. It's so great to see all of you here. I can't say enough about all the support of the people in this room and many others to this amazing program. And Tom's going to mention just a number of incredible people who've supported this program. But you know, Liz and Brittany and Tracy and Jamie and Cynthia and these amazing people that are on the front lines of this important cause, they're heroes of mine, and I'm in awe of them and what they've been able to accomplish. And I say this occasionally, and I mean it. I am looking forward to the day where we don't have to have these events anymore, where we don't need Kids Rock Cancer anymore. But until that day, your support, your energy, your enthusiasm, your giving makes an incredible difference in the lives of these children and their families, and I can't thank all of you enough. So on behalf of Maryville University, on behalf of the Board of Trustees and everyone, I thank you. I'd be remiss if I didn't say that one of the purposes of this evening was to raise funds to support this great cause. So let me say this. I hereby contribute $5,000 to Kids Rock Cancer tonight, and I hope that all of you would join me this evening. So, enjoy the program. We've got some of the most incredibly talented, amazing artists in St. Louis here, and Al Hammerman is with us. And so we're, sorry, Al, Tom put me up to that. It was $50 if I said it that way, so I had to do it. No, thanks to all the amazing artists in this great venue. Enjoy and have fun. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. See, it worked. You applauded, and he gave us $5,000. That's pretty good. We could do that again at any, okay. So we started Kids Rock Cancer almost exactly 8 years and 1,000 kids ago. Our first director, Christy Score, came up with the line, "Medicine heals the body, music heals the soul." And that continues to be a pretty accurate summary of what the program is all about. Metaphysical musicologists, you might say, or maybe you wouldn't. From the start, we thought we could have a positive impact on some of the most courageous kids on the planet and their equally incredible families. And I think we do, and that's largely because of some of the people that Mark mentioned. We have the best music therapist educated at the best music therapy program, Tracy Sanheinrich, who was with us from the very start. There you go. Ashley Warmbrat, who's moved on to study the science of how music affects the brain, which is pretty cool. And now the very talented Jamie Wilhite, and all Maryville University alumni. And of course, Dr. Cynthia Briggs, who heads up the music therapy program. Organizationally, we've had great leadership as well, with Liz Haynes directing the program, and help from Brittany Brown and Peggy Michelson and Mindy Schlansky. Frankly, the entire institutional advancement staff has been supportive along the way. Bob Mills chairs our very engaged advisory council. I've mentioned the support from Mark Lombardi, but really the entire Maryville community has been just incredible. From the very first song in 2009, we knew we had something special, and we knew that the therapeutic value was strong because the kids and their parents told us so. There have been some surprises, though, along the way. We never anticipated the impact that these little cancer-fighting rock stars would have on us on so many levels. Of course, there are the songs that they've written. The songs are amazing. These are little kids. They're little children. They're fighting for their lives, really not old enough to even know what being alive really means. And from that struggle, from their pain, from their fatigue, from their fear, somehow, somewhere, come these incredible lyrics. The very first song by a little boy named Tyler was "Strength Through My Weakness." Where does that come from? From a little boy. And their voices, their incredible voices. If music heals the soul, then the voice reveals the heart. The human voice is profoundly intimate and powerful. Like auditory cardioseismographs, these songs reveal courage and fierce hearts. We had the honor and great joy of knowing Ariana Rose Dugan just about through her entire fight with cancer. 8 years, 12 songs, countless kids and adults, sports teams and athletics and athletes, deeply touched by her optimism, by her courage, her flamboyant dress, her hats, her wigs, her greatly deserved tiara, her goofiness, her concern for others, her showmanship, her love for singing, for dance, for art, of any public appearance, and her fierce, fierce cancer-fighting rock star heart. We're grateful to have those songs that she wrote forever, even though we lost Ari some 2 weeks ago. So we want to share a short and very simple tribute to Ari in her own words, singing her own song. And I think she would say that this tribute is not solely for her, but for all the kids who fight so bravely with so much heart. Let's play the show.
Fly like a fairy and soar through the night. Walk like a model and hold your head high. Dress like a princess and put on that smile. Shine, sparkle, and be your best. Fly like a fairy and soar through the atmosphere. I feel so free just to fly with my wings. I can dance, dance, dance above the world. I can dance, dance above the world. Fly like a fairy and soar through the night. Walk like a model and hold your head high. Dress like a princess and put on that smile. Shine, sparkle, and be your best. Even if I'm falling, there will always be someone there to catch me and turn me around. Even if you trip and fall, pull up and keep going, like you don't care at all. Fly like a fairy and soar through the night. Walk like a model and hold your head high. Dress like a princess and put on that smile. Shine, sparkle, and be your best. Fight like a warrior, a brave knight. Yet you look like an angel, a beautiful sight. Even on a day when you don't feel like dressing, put on a tiara. A princess is never without a smile. Fly like a fairy and soar through the night. Walk like a model and hold your head high. Dress like a princess and put on that smile. Shine, sparkle, and be your best. The music might end, but happiness a good one forever.
So clearly, everyone wanted their picture taken with Ari Dugan, including me. All of you have helped make it possible to provide Kids Rock Cancer to kids like Ari. So thank you for what you've done. I know this place is filled with fans of Ari Dugan. Ari's family is here tonight, Sean and Lori and Liam and Aiden. I think they're up there someplace. Thank you for being with us tonight. I think it's appropriate that we share that tribute with you tonight because the best way to honor and to celebrate these rock stars is with an evening of great music by friends and supporters of Kids Rock Cancer like Al Hammerman and a truly all-star band. So thank you so much for coming. Thanks for your support. Sit back, enjoy the show, and please welcome Dr. Al Hammerman.
Okay, well, thank you, Al. Thank you, Tom. Thank you, Mark. And thank you all for being here tonight. On behalf of myself, but more importantly, behalf of Kids Rock Cancer, a wonderful organization that provides emotional support and some much-needed enjoyment to kids with life-threatening disease. And they do it through the art of songwriting, which is perhaps one of the reasons I'm here tonight, is because, among other things, I'm a songwriter. And I have to admit, when I first found out that we were doing this show at Jazz St. Louis, Kids Rock Cancer asked me, I thought to myself, wow, that's the coolest venue in town. I'm not really sure I'm cool enough to pull that off by myself. So I went out and bought these shoes. I didn't think that was going to cut it. So I asked the coolest entertainers I know to come up and help me tonight. And so we have Aaron Bodie, we've got Arvell Keithley, we've got Brian Owens. Oh, and Al Ox is here too. Can you use that joke twice? No. But yes, but it's not just the entertainers who are cool together. It's all of us here tonight, all of us and all of you who are cool together for supporting this cause and supporting the coolest ones of all, the rock star kids of Kids Rock Cancer. So I want to just get right on with the show. We've got a lot of cool songs. I want to start out with 3 songs from my new CD, Catalina Girl, and from there we'll head out to some uncharted territory with a whole bunch of brand new tunes. Our first entertainer tonight, Arvell Keithley. Now, Arvell is a tremendously popular and in-demand entertainer around town. He can make anybody's song sound good, so I'm always thrilled when he's here to do one of mine. He's appeared with such artists as Kool and the Gang, Sheena Easton, B.B. King, Gladys Knight, and the Pips. And Arvell's going to start out with the title track from the new CD, Catalina Girl. And did I mention, and I think it's already been mentioned, that Catalina Girl is on sale tonight. I always say, if you like my music, please buy a copy. If you don't like my music, please buy a copy or 2 or 3. 100% of the proceeds go to Kids Rock Cancer, so I appreciate it. Besides, I've heard that Catalina Girl is my biggest CD to date, which seems kind of odd because they all pretty much seem the same size to me. But Arvell, join us on stage and we'll do our first song.
We need a band. Please give the band a big round of applause. Well, hello, everybody. Listen, I found out I have a bunch of clients out there. Thank you all so much. I really appreciate it. And I love to be here. I'm so happy that Al asked me to do it, and Al seems to always put me on the California songs. So I'm really happy about that, because I like girls walking down the beach and stuff. I'm ready. Hey, Catalina girl, did you see her walking? There she goes again. I said, hey, Catalina girl, got the guys all talking. There she goes again. Every head turns, every heart yearns each time she strolls along. But she just walks by, so the guys sigh and sing the same old song. They're singing, hey, Catalina girl, did you see her walking? There she goes again. Now how the guys just gaze at every swing and sway. She's like a queen of beauty, such a sidewalk cutie. And she knows they're watching, they can't stop watching as she simply passes by. Every heart turns, every heart yearns each time she strolls along. But she just walks by, so the guys sigh and sing the same old song. They're singing, hey, Catalina girl, did you see her walking? There she goes again. They're singing, hey, Catalina girl, got the guys all talking. There she goes again. Yeah, she knows they're watching and got the whole town talking. But she just keeps on walking. There she goes again. Yeah, 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 yeah. Thank you all so much.
Thank you so much, Arvell. Absolutely phenomenal. Brian Owens will sing our next two songs, also from the new CD. And Brian is a tremendously talented artist who has toured internationally. He's been on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, Entertainment Tonight. He has a recent hit CD, a recent hit song with Michael McDonald, who's a Grammy recording artist. He has a new viral YouTube video with his dad, which is phenomenal. He and his dad does Change Is Gonna Come. He also has a new CD out called Soul of Cash, which is his own soulful renditions of some of Johnny Cash's great songs. So thank you, Brian. Brian's songs, his first song tonight is going to be So Much for Nothing, which, by the way, pretty much sums up the music business these days. And the second song, Back Home. Thank you, Brian.
So Arvell gets the California songs. Why do I get the blues songs?
I think you can handle it.
Oh, here, just put it right there. There you go. I could sing the phone book.
So much for nothing, don't waste your time. Bent on believing, down to your last dime. So much for dreaming, so much for daring to lose. And so much for what? So much for nothing. So much for giving, give all you got. So much for trying, taking your best shot. So much for staying, so much for paying your dues. much for loving, don't be a fool. So much for caring, that was the old rule. So much for happy, when there's just one kind of news. And so much for what? So much for nothing blue. So much for loving, don't be a fool. So much for caring, that was the old rule. So much for happy, when there's just one kind of news. And so much for what? So much for nothing. Down without direction, searching for perfection, desperate as a poor man's poem. Oh, so mixed up and misguided, drifting undecided, trying to find my way back home. Seems I've been mistaking real for only faking, trading all my gold for cut rate crow. All the cards are showing where I should be going. Time to find my way back home. Oh, way back home and back to where I begin. Way back home, the fires are burning. Oh, way back home and back to my old plan. Tried it your way, now I'm turning back to where I started, back to where my heart is, back to what I seek each time I roam, back to where I'm trying, all my flags are flying. Time to find my way back home. Way back home, the fires are burning. Way back home, where I started, back to where my heart is, back to where I reach each time I roll, back to where I'm trying, all my flags are flying, time to find my way back home. Oh, I'm drifting for the Coast Guard, just send me a postcard, time to find my way back home.
Well, what can I say about that? I mean, phenomenal. Thank you so much, Brian. Absolutely. Our next two songs will be sung by Alan Ox. Alan is the definition of multi-talented, a song and dance man of the classic style, a St. Louis treasure who's also appeared with the Boston Pops Orchestra. To top all that off, Alan is also recently written, produced, and starred in a one-man musical production called There's an Alien in My Soup. And all this is true, and as you might expect, I've seen it, it's fantastic, many people have seen it. As you might expect, it's about strange creatures from outer space. I think it's an autobiography, is that right, Alan? Pretty much. Al's gonna sing two songs, the next two songs. The first, about a favorite holiday of mine in February, titled Maybe Be Mine. And the second song is a type of song Sinatra used to call a saloon song called Break Out the Blues. Sir Alan.
All right, hello everybody. Well, it's a pleasure to be here tonight. Thank you, Al. That was lovely, very lovely. He is striking into more of the territory of the blues songs. I've got a blues song to sing tonight, not this first one. But it made me wonder, maybe things are a little bit tougher for Hammerman these days. He's writing these blues numbers, finally. Him and his wife, Julia, seem to be solid as can be. Maybe it's just the West County blues he's got, you start to mow your lawn and you run out of gas and you don't have anything left in the can, or possibly the steam dry cycle on your new LG super duper dryer doesn't quite work the way it should, something. I don't know. Who knows where he garners these things from, but great to be here. And this first one is definitely not bluesy. We met in mid-December, an icy start, as I remember. January had its moments, all too few. So may I pose poetical, this hopeful hypothetical, as February's special day is almost due. Hey, you think if we went dancing, maybe I could hold you tight? And if I walked you home then, maybe be a kiss goodnight. And hey, if you dream about me, I could be a Valentine. And hey, you think that you could maybe be mine? Hey, you think if you need happy, maybe I could be your smile. And if you're feeling lonely, maybe be a talk a while. And if you find yourself free, maybe I could be your Valentine. And hey, you think that you could maybe be mine? You you see something so fine? So patiently, I'm counting on when, not whether, that you will someday maybe be mine. Hey, you think if you get weary, maybe I could be your rest? And should you need a good friend, maybe I could be your best. But if it's all for friendly, maybe I could be your Valentine. And hey, you think that you could maybe be mine? Together, can't you see something so fine? So patiently, I'm counting on when, not whether, that you will someday maybe be mine. On my land. Hey, you think if you get weary, maybe I could be your rest? And should you catch a bad cold, I'd rub the mentholatum on your chest. Al's going to kill me. Those weren't the words that he gave that line, but what the hell? You think that you could maybe be mine all the time? You could maybe be. Say, darling, could you be my baby? Maybe be mine. We'll see if Hammerman has a sense of humor about that after the show. I'm going to get one of these, I get the feeling, yeah. Break out the blues, I'm coming your way. Out the blues, I need some today. Play your saddest song, play it all night long. Break out the blues, I'm coming to stay. Break out the blues, start easing the pain. Break out the blues, no need to explain. Same old tale of woe, just a different Joe. Break out the blues, then bring on the rain. give, you care, you're always there. Well, ain't that fine? You grin and bear, what of it? So you're crazy. You spend your dough, and even so, it's all too fine. You're just somebody's fool. Break out the blues. Don't worry about me. Break out the blues. There's nothing to see. Time to drink alone. Need no chaperone. Break out the blues and just let me be. You care, you're always there. Well, ain't that fine? You grin and bear, what of it? So you're crazy. You spend your dough, and even so, it's all too fine. You're just somebody's fool. Break out the blues. Don't worry about me. Got the blues, there's nothing to see. Time to drink alone. Need no chaperone. Break out the blues and just let me be. Just let me be. Just let me be. Blues set me free.
Cheer up, everybody. He's leaving the stage. The next two songs will be sung by Erin Bodie. Now, Erin really needs no introduction. She's a St. Louis celebrity, not only a St. Louis celebrity, but known internationally, has toured internationally. Erin's music has been called Americana with jazz and folk influences. She also has a new CD titled Here and Now, which is a collection of tunes from her favorite songwriters. And I'm sure I'm on there somewhere. Is that right, Erin? Yeah. Erin's first two songs tonight are going to be Everybody Knows, and the second song is Sad Sunny Day. Both these songs have to do with guy and gal relationship issues and where would us songwriters be without them. Erin?
Yeah, I feel pretty honored because only one of my songs is officially sad, as you can hear from the title. But it's so nice to be here with all of you, and I'm so grateful that we're here in support of Kids Rock Cancer. Just makes for such a special evening. Thank you, Al, for all of these wonderful songs as well. All right, here we go.
passes by in just his usual way, a simple hi, so long and have a nice day, and then a smile. And for a while he thinks about her. She says hello, she's kind of playing it cool, so status quo, but she's got nobody fooled. And then a smile, that's just her style, and who would doubt her? But everybody knows that it's just a game. Everybody knows that they're both to blame. It happens all the time, a secret sort of crime. Everybody knows. Everybody knows love's a crazy thing. Everybody knows life is just one fling. Yes, everybody knows that's the way it goes. Everybody knows. And it goes on, it's all they think of, and yet they know it's wrong. They're trying hard to forget, but it's no use. There's no excuse, they're too far gone now. They plan to meet a place where nobody goes, just there to eat, a place of quiet repose, no more than this. But then a kiss, and it goes on and on and on. Now everybody knows that it's just a game. Everybody knows that they're both to blame. It happens all the time, a secret sort of crime. Everybody knows. Everybody knows love's a crazy thing. Everybody knows life is just one fling. Yes, everybody knows that's the way it goes. Everybody knows. It could be stop and stare, just a brief affair, or a long drawn romance. Though they play their parts, this game of hearts, the rules just have a chance.
say goodbye. So damn that devil in the sky and save my soul once again, I pray. Save my soul till the skies turn gray. Save my soul from another sad sunny day.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful. And I can't believe that I put this show together and I get to follow Aaron. Oh, wonderful. For a moment, though, I'd like to just acknowledge this fantastic band. Thank you all. Absolutely wonderful. Led by my good friend, music director Mark Maher, who's also responsible for all of these arrangements. So thank you so much. Absolutely phenomenal. Now, a lot of people ask me, and I think it's been mentioned already tonight, where do you get the inspiration for most of your songs? And I always say the same thing. It comes from my lovely wife, Julia. So thank you very much. But even at that, we don't see eye to eye on everything. And even from the very beginning, it took me quite a bit to convince her what a truly wonderful guy I am. As a matter of fact, when I asked her just how far away I was from winning her heart, it was then I understood her in-depth knowledge of physics as she explained to me the concept of light years. But I've taken a bit of physics myself, and I explained to her that this Albert's theory of special relativity states that in a relationship such as ours, any distance is no more than a step away. You say for your part, your heart from my heart are far as night from day. It's my insistence that any distance is just a step away. The road to love, some answer is a bumpy one. Hey, balcony. But if your heart's a dancer, hard steps are half the fun. Winners or losers, beggars or choosers, that changes day to day. You see divided, I'm short-sighted, and love is just a step away. If you get the notion, I'd prove my devotion and walk on the moon in May. Because I adore ya, I'd do it for ya. It's simply one small step away. Just short of pure perfection, but we're close enough. So step in my direction. I'm strutting my best stuff. Ham or prosciutto, planet or Pluto, cold tap or Perrier. It's all subjective from my perspective, and love is just a step away. Love comes calling with pools of doubt. Some folks fall in, I'm stepping out. Not there yet, but still I'm on my way. I'm reminded love's habitats, where you find it at where it's at. You can bet is just a step away. Some say that love and crazy walk the same fine line. They say just watch your step. I say, well, just watch mine. Hey, Cinderella, one happy fella is just a step away. And if the shoe fits, true love for two sits, no more than one short step. Hey, today may be the day. I'm talking just a step. Hey, get set and clear the way, 'cause when we're together, love's just a step away. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Let's do a bit of redecorating here. And these are heavy. Okay. So maybe some of you remember from a previous show I did for Kids Rock Cancer, where Julia was very kind enough to come up and help me with a song. And it took a bit of coaxing, but I have to admit, it was one of my favorite times on stage. And so I can tell you there has been overwhelming popular demand for her to come up and do the same tonight. And so maybe with a little encouragement. Thank you, dear. Are you ready for this? No. Okay, good. This song is called Just Lucky. It's basically about, you wobbly? I'm in trouble. It's basically about a guy and gal talking about what to do when there's really nothing else to do, and it's, of course, from their own personal perspective. All right, here we go. Wish me luck. It's cold out, the rain pours.
Darn.
The weather lady said stay indoors.
There goes
what
my
a
run.
mess.
Oops, there goes
Just
my run.
lucky, I guess. Computer, quit thinking.
Hate those things.
Phone's fuzzy and the TV's blinking. Oh, what a mess.
Better call tech support.
Just lucky, I guess. Your girlfriends, they're busy.
How do you know?
Books boring and your mother's dizzy. Oh,
My mother?
what a mess. Sorry, Mom, just lucky, I guess. Well, I guess can't read the paper. Refuse it.
Still get it?
Such crazy news, the dog won't use it. Oh, what a mess.
That's a mess.
Just lucky, I guess. Now as our choices keep shrinking and the night is down to me and you, a little voice says, keep thinking, honey, there must be something we can do. So leave the dishes till morning.
Till morning?
Let's lose the laundry we're adorning.
That's a mess.
Just lucky, I guess. So, do you remember the last time we did a song together on stage? You know, we talked about what to do during this part, this instrumental part, when there's really nothing else to do. And I suggested some things we could talk about.
No.
Do you remember I asked if you knew any good jokes?
No.
Do you know any now?
I do.
Go ahead.
I know a knock-knock joke.
Oh, really? Go ahead.
Knock-knock.
Who's there?
Urine.
Urine who?
You're in big trouble if you don't end this song.
Got it. Now as our choices keep shrinking when the night is down to me and you, a little voice says, keep thinking, honey. There must be something we can do, so leave the dishes till morning.
Maybe just this one.
Just lose the laundry we're adorning. I'll clean up the mess.
That's lucky.
Made up all the rest.
We're both lucky.
Babe, you're the best. Just lucky, I guess. I think she's leaving me. Thank you. Okay, redecorating again. So, also maybe some of you remember from the last couple shows, Alex and I did a song together. That's as far as I'm going. And once again, there's been overwhelming popular demand, but we're going to do another one anyway. Sir Alan. Right. So, now, Al, I just want to start by telling you.
Yeah?
This venue is not like some of the others we've played in the past, where the tunes we've done bordered on a bit silly. This is Jazz St. Louis,
Oh,
home
man.
of some serious high-class jazz.
The jazz police are everywhere here.
Yeah, so
Look at them.
we got to try and be cool for this one. Do you think you can be cool?
Cool. Al. Man, I'm cool. How about you guys in the band? Are you cool?
They cool.
I see. The question is, my friend, are you cool?
Well, I think maybe I can be cool together. We could be cool together, all of us. What do you say?
Oh, I like that.
I like it,
Cool
too.
together.
Let's
All
do it.
right.
Yeah. One thing's certain, pal, I know, just one Al's just half a show.
So how come you make twice the dough?
But we're cool together.
And Al, I know it's quite the shame. Should one of us be off his game?
At least there's someone else to blame, and that's cool together.
Your songs,
You're crooning so cool together.
not cool to sever.
Like John Coltrane without his sax.
Or B.B. King without his axe. So when the music lasts too long, or the words seem all too wrong,
Then you're singing someone else's song. Even so, we will just keeping on, 'cause we're cool together. Even if it's only us thinking so. You know, Al,
yeah.
I was thinking maybe I should be a singer.
Oh, singer, very tough life, Al. You know, you got to get up by 10.
Yeah.
Go to brunch by noon, hit that spa around 2, and do a few scales in readiness for the gig that very night. Are you up for all that?
Depends what's for brunch, but yeah, I think so.
Spoken as a diva. I
Well,
like that. I
thank
like
you.
that.
And I wanted to tell you, I saw your show, Alien Soup, or what?
Alien in My Soup. Great little show. When you get a chance to see it, folks, don't miss it.
And I thought it was great too. You know.
Oh, thank you.
Forget about those reviews. Those critics are jerks.
Critics, yeah.
But can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Are the acoustics really better in an empty house?
Tops. Listen,
Yeah.
singer or not, Al.
Yeah.
You are quite the composer.
Well, thank you, Al.
I've stood in line. I've seen people standing in line waiting to hear music like
Really,
yours.
really, where?
Like standing in front of an elevator, that kind of a thing. You know?
Yeah, thank you.
But listen,
thank
we've
you.
been doing these shows a long time, Al, you know, and it seems we're getting closer to that final curtain than we have been to the opening number, if you know what I mean.
Final curtain. I know what you mean, but I gotta tell you, I'm not afraid to die.
We know. We saw your last show.
Gentlemen, need I remind you who writes your checks? That's better. Well, maybe it's time to get back to the song. Mr. Maher, could you give me a C?
I think so far we're like a D minus.
Your songs,
You're crooning so cool together.
Not cool
To sever like La La Land without its glitter.
or
Donnie Trump without his Twitter.
Like New Year's Eve without a party.
Tommy Eschen without Lombardi,
Like Kids Rock Cancer without its tunes.
or like this Haberman song without ending soon,
Seems to be
Mr.
a
Maurer.
What we have is often sought, can't be taught and can't be bought. So give it not another thought, my best bro.
It's not a show without your songs,
Are you my friend to sing along?
and that's cool together, or like old fools together.
two cool old fools together wherever we go. Thank you, thank you. I thank you all. And I think it's about time for me to depart the stage. So, Sir Alan, you think you can handle the next one by yourself? So, Alex will now sing What Else? The next new tune. It was clever, right?
Yeah, what is it? What is the song? What else? What, yeah, what? Saw her there, had to stare, moved in slow. Tried to think about something to say, so I just said hello. What else could I do? Got her name, who could blame? Had to know. Had her doubts, the band started to play. That's when she said, let's go. What else could I do? And then we danced, danced, danced that whole evening through. And when the music stopped, she smiled her sweet adieu. Left that floor, hey, what else could I do? Took her hand, held her tight, what a night. Kissed her once and then I kissed her again. That's when I fell in love. What else could I do? That whole evening through. And when the music stopped, she smiled her sweet adieu. Left that floor, hey, what else could I do? Took her hand, held her tight, what a night. Kissed her once and then I kissed her again. That's when we fell in love, straight out of the blue. We both fell in love. What else could we do?
Thank you so much. Well, in a constant futile effort to keep up with the great Alex, I too have been working on a musical titled Shadow and Substance by a book, from a book based on a book by Jerry Mandel. And it basically has to do with a rather timely concept of what's more important, one's art or the artist, in deciding the true measure of a man. And perhaps think Michael Jackson, Bill Cosby, Steve Jobs, or practically anyone in Hollywood or politics these days. Anyway, I would like to do 3 songs from that show. The first song will be sung by, who's singing the first song? Arvel, thank you. First song will be sung by Arvel, titled In L.A., about a town that's not always what it seems or promises to be. The second song, a favorite of mine, will be sung by Aaron Bodie, and it's titled "Always Looking Up." And this is performed in the show by one of the lead performers who happens to be a street performer, and his profession is a juggler, hence always looking up. But of course, it's a metaphor for one trying to always do his best to remain positive, persevere in pursuing his dream. And then the final song from the show we'll do tonight is titled "Right on Riverside," will be sung by Brian Owens. And when I gave the song to Brian and I asked him, "Brian, you know, this is a swinging kind of tune, can you swing?" And he said, "I will do my best." So first, Arvel.
Thank you, sir. Sunshine, blue skies, the beach is so nice. It's all yours in LA. Clubs and glamour, the glitz and glamour crowd the tours in LA. Beautiful people are everywhere. Everyone's part of the scene. Claim your portion of fame and fortune. It's all yours in LA. Highbrow hipsters and sunset stripsters on the street in LA. Chic rodeos to Venice freak show, front row seat in LA. Beautiful people are everywhere. Everyone's chasing a dream. Start your plan with the perfect tan, then life's complete in LA. Cars are creeping, playing honk and beep when you're on your way in LA. Get there late and still you sit and wait, 'cause that's how they play in LA. Maybe this time it's your lucky break. Maybe this time is for you. Maybe this guy's not just one more fake. Could it be true? Way overdue. Starlight hopefuls and starstruck yokos, see them there in LA. Cold obscures and celebs de jour all stand at fair in LA. Cars on creep, they're playing honk and beep, and you're on your way in LA. They're on time until you stand in line, 'cause that's how they play in LA. But maybe this time it's your lucky break. Maybe this time it's for real. Maybe this guy's not just one more snake. That's how you feel. Care for the deal. Stop debating. Your dreams are waiting. It's all yours in LA. Catch the next flight to LAX and don't delay. Start today. Get away to where the palm trees sway, where life's illusions are on display. It's all yours in LA. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate it. Now, I'd like to bring up one of my favorites, the lovely Erin Bodie. Please give her a big round of applause.
I know. Yeah, this is a real treat for all of us. I'm speaking on behalf of all of us.
Hear it all the time. How does she do it? What secret so sublime? What magic day after day? What makes her spirits climb, climb, come what may? I'm always looking up, that's all I'll say. Sometimes they crowd to see I'm flying high as an eagle, and times it's only me, yet I know where I belong. I'm where I've gotta be, or I'd be gone. So I'll always look on up, and I'll go on. And should I drop the ball as life comes falling in, I just keep standing tall, and through it all, I'm looking up again. My world keeps spinning round, so many pieces to follow, so many ups and downs, so many parts to be played. With both feet on the ground, I'll find my way. Long as I'm always looking, that's where I'll stay. And should I drop the ball and life comes falling in, I just keep standing tall, and through it all, I'm looking up again. My world keeps spinning round, so many pieces to follow, so many ups and downs, so many parts to be played. With both feet on the ground, I'll find my way. Long as I'm always looking up, you'll find me always looking up. And while I'm always looking up, sometimes I pray.
Brian Owens is going to be coming up here as soon as he finds his way to the stage. There's only one way.
Okay, let's see if I can swing.
Three short blocks just past the juice and jive. Flip my blinker towards my favorite dive. I go right on Riverside. I know I'll be satisfied. Riverside's the place to come alive. Bright lights, sweet sights, people everywhere. If you're looking, man, you'll find it there. Oh, it's all right on the riverside. Take your same old for a ride. Riverside, the drive with cool to spare. Oh, you go right on the riverside. Go on right on the riverside. Day or night on the riverside. Curb your cares, just let them slide. Exit right, your daily grind. Left just leaves you left behind. Hold on tight, go right on the riverside. Great big day tonight, I just can't wait. Oh, the cars got speed fast, man, I can't be late. Man, girls right on the riverside, that's my baby's sweet reside. Riverside's the drive that holds my faith. Oh, you go right on the riverside, always right on the riverside, day or night on the riverside. Curb your cares and let them slide. Exit right, your daily grind. Left just leaves you left behind. Hold on tight, go right on the riverside. Oh, I said I'm right on the riverside. Always right on the riverside. Day or night on the riverside. Curb your cares and let them slide. Hang that right, man, go, man, go. Left just get you, left you know. Oh, I said hang that right, that rip. Left just leaves you far from him. Hang that right and hit the gas. Left just leaves you right on your. Hold on tight, go right on the riverside. For a time that's out of sight. Hey, I'm there every night. Don't go wrong, go right on the riverside.
So maybe you can swing. I don't know. Before Brian does the final song of our show, I just wanted to thank you all again for being here tonight and supporting this wonderful cause. Brian's next song is, thank you very much. His next song is titled Keep Keepin' On. It's a gospel sort of tune that has to do with the need for staying positive, keep moving forward no matter what life throws our way. And sometimes that takes quite a bit of strength and courage, and I think no one knows that better than the ones we're here for tonight, the rock star kids of Kids Rock Cancer. So. Thank you. Thank you all again. And Brian, take us to church.
I'll try.
There's a better place for me, and I know that's where I'm going. There's a better place for singing my own song, and I know it's meant to be if I tend those seeds I'm sowing. Gonna be there if I just keeping on. It's a great day, there's a new way if I keep on where I'm going. Gonna be there if I keep my spirit strong. Oh, it's a great sight, it's the good fight for a million dreams and growing. And I'll be there if I just keeping on. There's a brighter light that shines, and it shines for those believing. There's a bright light that's shining every dawn, and I know I'll make it mine. No, from giving comes receiving. No, I'll see it if I just keeping on. No, it's a great day, there's a new way if I keep on where I'm going. Gonna be there if I keep my spirit strong. It's a great sight, it's a good fight for a million dreams and growing. And I'll be there if I just keeping on. Oh, no, I'm on my way. No, if I keep on trying. No, I'm on my way. It won't be long. Oh, just to find a better day. Find it with a dream undying. Find it if I just keeping on. just keep keeping on. Oh, and I'll be there if I just keep keeping. Everybody sing now. Oh, 1, 2, and I'll be there if I just keep keeping on. Everybody sing the song, and I'll be there if I just keep keeping on. I'll be there if I just keep keeping on. I'll be there if I just keep keeping on. And I'll be there if I just keep keeping on.
Thank you all again. We hope you've enjoyed our show. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Dr. Al Hammerman.
Thank you again. And now we'd like to turn the mic back over to Tom Esche. Thank you all. Just wonderful.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. One final thing, Al Hammerman. Could you please come out for a second? Al works like a dog on this stuff. Yeah, the organization. Yeah. And so Bob Mills, the chair of the Advisory Council for Kids Rock Cancer, and Liz Haynes, the director, want to give a token of our appreciation.
Al, you were here from the very beginning, and if it wasn't for Al, we'd never have an event like tonight. And Al, you've done an incredible job again of bringing the talent together to make a show so incredible. So thank you so much for the kids and for all of us on the board. Thank you very much.
It is truly my pleasure, and thank you. Thank you all.